It's winter in Fairbrook. Winter, slumbering in the open air, wears on its smiling face a dream of spring. Welcome back to the Ballad of Natalie, guys. I'm your guide through this tortuous horror show. I'm Ryan. And let's take a moment, listen to this amazing porn music. Ah, there it goes again. So dramatic. I feel relaxed now. How about you? Do you feel relaxed? Let's take one last chance to look at the kitty. Look how relaxed and happy she is. Before we dive into the horror show that is the life of Natalie. Alright guys, how's it going this evening? The much anticipated continuation of the Ballad of Natalie continues. What will she do? Where will she go? Who will she offend? What will we learn about the most basic of people? Let's find out. So, I know it's been some time since I've streamed this game. Why don't we recap? Natalie's a college student. She lives in a dorm room. She has very simple tastes in music. She has very simple tastes in everything. She likes pizza. She's a bad driver. She doesn't like anything except Lipton, tea, and tea bags. She doesn't like vegetables. But she does like boys. But her problem is she's never going to get one. And you'll find out why. So in our last exciting episode, Natalie went to Fairbrook. She promptly offended the ineffectual beta, Jacob. And she promptly offended her hosts by not eating their meal and insulting their tea, insulting their food. She offended basically everybody. She offended me, or my proxy, Ryan, who runs the convenience store, which has everything, if you have a very limited universe of discourse, that is. And what was that douchebag's name? It was like Taylor or Chad or something like that. She offended him too. So, I have another announcement, guys. And just as I say that, Wine Math asks for the whiskey review. Well, as I was driving home from the gym today, I thought to myself, let's really try and dive deep into the world of Natalie. I don't think Natalie would be a single malt Scotch whiskey person. I don't even think she'd be a blended Scotch whiskey person. I don't even think that she would drink J&B. Ugh. So what would she drink, guys? I think she'd drink Mike's Hard Lemonade. According to the label, this is cold, hard, and refreshing. And if Natalie's past performance in this game is anything, this is going to be the only hard thing that she experiences. But we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go, this is a twist off because we know that bottle openers are way too sophisticated. I expect this is going to be a real panty dropper, so let's just find out what happens here, guys. This is a Mike's Hard Lemonade. What else do we have on the label here? Made by Mike's Hard Lemonade Company. Okay, that's good. Hopefully they don't make anything else. Contains 5% alcohol, guys. 5%. Premium malt beverage with natural flavors. Alright, let's see what happens here, guys. Don't worry, we'll get to the game. We'll get to the game soon. Has a bit of a lemon pledge aroma on the nose. No, Vlaz, no, I've never had a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Nor did I ever have a Zima when that was the thing. I'm getting a little bit of syrupy sweetness. sort of like the lemon head candy. I'm not getting much. I'm not getting much alcohol on the nose. All right. It tastes like flat Sprite. I'm not even getting any alcohol whatsoever, guys. If a hobo polished his knob with lemon pledge and urinated in my mouth, I think it would taste something like Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's really bad. That's really bad. Alright. One sec, let me fix my hair real quick. I ran some water through it after the gym. Alright. Still look like Hitler Youth. Alright, whatever. Yeah, this is really deplorably bad, guys. I don't even... if it didn't say 5% alcohol on the label, I wouldn't even believe that it had alcohol at all. Oh, man. That's really vile. I think the aftertaste is sort of like... It's just... Oh, no, Erlabnus is not having a good day today. Well, I really appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully things turn out well for you soon, and you can at least get a smile on your face from tonight's stream. Yes, Velazno, letting hobos urinate in your mouth does use power, so please limit your hobo urine mouth gaping. It costs energy, much like it costs energy to keep a door closed in Five Nights at Freddy's. It costs energy to keep your mouth open for that hobo pee stream. So do it sparingly. Alright, guys. Let's see what happens here when let's play this game, huh? Let's play this fucker, shall we? So mic check, 1, 2. Sound check, 1, 2. You guys hearing everything okay? That's bad. Okay, let's load it up. Wow, December 21st. Has it really been almost a month? Has it really been almost a month since you guys were privy to the train wreck that is Natalie's life? It tastes like if I dissolved 3 boxes of Lemonheads candy in cheap plastic bottle vodka like Gilby's, and then let most of the alcohol evaporate. Okay. Yeah, this is the first Natalie stream of 2015, guys. Happy New Year to Natalie. And winter wears on its face a smile and dreams of spring. And Natalie dreams of a boyfriend that she will probably not have, depending on our choices. Natalie walks carefully along the icy ground. Her box is so large, she can barely see her feet. She stares at the ground intently. You know, that reminds me of a joke. You know how you tell an extroverted accountant? They stare at your shoes. Oh god, this is going to be horrible. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, who's going to be there to catch her? Who's going to be there to catch her, guys? So, I didn't identify this in the last stream of this, but Ian on Twitter, he said that she's basic, and she's amazingly basic. I can't believe I didn't think of this beforehand, but she is the most basic person in the universe. And we went, yeah, I actually, so CP Gremlin, I couldn't go into specs and buy singles, so I actually had to buy a 6-pack of this shit, all for you. I'm doing this for you guys. I bought a 6-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade, all for you, just to get it in there. It's just wretched. Okay, so what's going to happen? Is someone going to be there to catch Natalie? Let's find out. Boom! Oh my god! Oh! Who's this? Whoa. I've decided that whoever this is going to sound like Keanu Reeves. Whoa. Little does Keanu know what he's getting into. Am I going to drink all 6? Guillermeros asks. Fuck no. I intend to drink 1. I intend to drink 1. Alright? Oh, God. It's like I filled my mouth with sugar and then squeezed all of those little lemon-shaped lemon juice things in my mouth and then switched it around and then kept it in there until it fermented on its own. Alright. Next. Whoa. A boy with brown hair steps forward and places a hand on my shoulder to help steady me. Panty dropper. Whoa, are you okay? Yeah, thanks for that. You look like you could use a little help. He points to her box. Do you need help with your box? We'll find out. John Kano asks what my favorite workout is. Well, I've got a variety of them, guys. Everything from Ripeto's starting strength all the way to Martin Berkham's reverse pyramid training. Want me to carry that? Yeah, please. He grabs her box. Wow, she's totally unpleasant. Such a sense of entitlement. So Jackspur votes that this guy's name is Emmett. That's pretty good, actually. I think that's pretty good. God, I have an uncontrollable urge to burp really loudly. This, like, it doesn't taste carbonated, but like it's extremely fucking carbonated, guys. Captain Dismal prefers peener piddling as his workout. Well, only one of your forearms gets big that way, guy, unless you're ambidextrous. Alright. It's nice to meet you. My name's Natalie. You must be... Yeah, the new girl. I know. She's so horrible and bitchy to everybody. She's got a chip on her shoulder. She's got a sense of entitlement. Oh, God. Oh, he's laughing at her. She's going to be so embarrassed. She's going to have some weird anime eye things going. Oh, shit. He knows Clara. Actually, I was going to say Clara's roommate. Whoa. Lumpy Space Princess. Totally Paladin Spice. Space? Paladin Spice. I like that better. The name's Steve. I'm not exactly a Fairbrook resident either, so I know how it feels to be the outsider. Steve, the name sounds familiar. Like 2 neurons are firing in my head, which is 2 more than usual. Paladin Spice. Susanna and Jacob were talking about you last night. You're from Los Angeles, right? Sure am. I drove up here to see my uncle as often as I can. So Fairbrook is somewhere in the mountains, like near Tahoe or something, I guess. He had a heart attack last summer, so he hasn't been able to do much work on the farm anymore. Whoa. Oh, look at that little supercilious smile. Trying to placate him. She knows she fucked up earlier, so she's trying to backpedal. Backpedal faster, bitch. It's nice of you to come help. Hey, Lysander. 695. What's up, man? It's the least I can do. He's like a father to me. Oh, is your father gone? So sensitive. Broaching that subject. So sensitive. Oh, he grins wryly. He knows something she doesn't. It's not really a mullet, dude. He's got bangs. Like a mullet would be, he'd have like a flat top up here. And then he'd have the ponytail back there. My teeth have that squeaky feeling you get after drinking soda. It feels like they're rotting. It feels like my teeth are already rotting. Oh. He's not dead, if that's what you mean. But, like, he's never really been there for me. Steve's got daddy issues. Oh, look at this. Look at the slouched shoulders. Looking down at the ground, avoiding direct eye contact. He doesn't want to talk about this. But Natalie's going to force it, because she's like that. It is dangerously close to a mullet. It could evolve into a mullet. We could do a time lapse, and it could be a mullet. It's sort of like a proto-mullet. It's the primordial ooze mullet. We're trying to make it good now, but it's awkward, you know. Her box is heavy. He can't handle his he can't handle her box by himself. CP Gremlin notes that they're in the middle of the road having a talk. There's like a line of... We can't see it, but there's a line of cars behind Steve, like a mile long. They're honking. Oh well, I'm sure it'll work out in time. Dude, what about your parents? Like, what are they like? Alright, do we want to try and get closer to somebody? Do we want to increase the intimacy of this relationship? Do we want to get to know each other better, or do we want to be a complete fucking bitch? She's gonna be a complete fucking bitch. Alright, guys. What I need to do is I need to set up straw poll for all of these. I need you guys to work through me. I should be your proxy here. So what should we do, guys? Complete shithead, or shall we actually turn over a new leaf? Bye, Vlasno. I'll have this shit up on YouTube for you later. Vlasno. Blah. Okay, Captain Quasar is a very intriguing option. I was thinking of Binary, but he's playing the long game. Captain Quasar says, get closer, get the relationship super special, and then put the screws in him, so to speak. In a bad way. Alright, guys, let's go there. Let's do that. We're gonna do that. Oh my god! I feel like I've known you all my life. Would you marry me? They're strict, like really strict. I think they're mad at me for not being more mature and stuff. Like, that sounds a little familiar, dude. Oh, totally. Actually, it was their idea for me to get a job. I guess they just want me to build in responsibility or something. What a drag. Ruroshin's default setting is complete shithead. So Natalie, you're like a Natalie? Is that what you're trying to say? That's cool, dude. Moninus, this is only the second time I've played this game. I think the Astropath has noted that I have something like 150 hours logged in it on my Steam, but that's only because I didn't shut the game down last stream and it's been on for like a month. So don't be Natalie, Roshan. Absolutely. No, like, that definitely sounds familiar. A little creeping up. All right, creeping up. Boy, he had a psycho face. Did you see that? Did you see that psycho face? He looked like he was gonna kill someone. He looked like American Psycho there, dude. Okay. What else we got, guys? Like, I think you and I are gonna get along swimmingly, Natalie. Like, totally. Do you put out? How many more dates do you put out? Oh, she is so horny. It was weird. Like, as kids, you know, you're kind of like, well, women don't care about sex like when you're kids. Not true. Like, I sure hope so. It's a good excuse, the Astropath. Come on. It's a good excuse. Nerd Snarky. Natalie is not going to get laid in this game. I'm not going to allow it to happen. She is going to go home being depressed and very emo. It's disgusting. Look at it. I've almost finished it, guys. Just for you guys. It's just the shittiest. I feel like I need to brush my teeth and floss. Like, my teeth feel like they're dissolving. Huh. And they're like, okay with you living out here in Fairbrook? I'm not actually sure. I kind of sent them a rushed email. But I know if they wrote back... What? Well, so she takes off for Fairbrook. Her parents don't know where she is. She gets a job at some strange flower shop, which we discovered last time had some suspicious aspects to it. Oh my god. This is just the worst. I can't even believe this. According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. No one should drink this particular alcoholic beverage. And I still am not sure it's alcoholic. And the tagline at the top on this top label is, "What lemons were born to do." And there's hashtag Mike-isms. Can you guys see this at all? Hashtag Mike-isms. So y'all's tasks, and it says share yours down at the bottom, dude. So if y'all's task for the evening is to share your own hashtag Mike's-ism, M-I-K-E-S-I-S-M-S, share your own Mike's-isms with the world on Twitter. This is apparently what lemons were born to do. God, lemons should really aspire to greater things. I mean, lemons are underachievers, that's all I have to say. It's disgusting. Alright, onward. Sorry guys, we get to make like one decision every 30 minutes in this game, so I figure why not draw it out. I'm not actually sure. I kind of sent a rush email, but I don't know if they wrote back. Dude, why don't you ask Susanna if you can borrow her computer? Oh my god, I don't think Susanna likes me very much right now. Because I'm fucking lazy and indolent, and I malinger. Oh, he's a creepster, dude. Just grinning. Murder eyes. Look at these murder eyes. Soulless murder eyes. Koala Bubba. This game is going to take forever. Forever. Cold, hard, refreshing. 11.2 fluid ounces. I really needed that extra fifth of a fluid ounce. Ugh. Alright. What do we got here? Like, did you get the natural foods lecture? Oh, these guys are peas in a pod. They both have the palate of a 6-year-old. All they want is Chef Boyardee and microwave pizza. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh my god, I feel like I've known you all my life. It's like I feel this connection. Yeah, but I also slept in this morning. And so far I haven't actually been much of a help at all. Well, we better get you back to the shop as quickly as we can, dude. You're gonna get in trouble. His steps quicken. The quickening. Natalie hurries to catch up. When we arrive at the shop, he tells me to touch my own box. Go ahead, Natalie. I'll wait. Yeah, for real, labness. Is it your, like your labness, or like as an like, you know, apotheosis Anyway, I tried Chef Boyardee as an adult too, and like as a kid, I loved fucking beefaroni, dude. Like it was the shit. Beefaroni and that shitty little lasagna. And God, it does taste like industrial byproduct, doesn't it? Like, I actually came into town to pick something up from the store, so I'll be going now. Steve's gonna go to my store that has everything, and he's gonna talk shit about Natalie. I guarantee it. Oh my god. Hashtag Mike's-isms. That squeaky teeth feeling. Hashtag Mike's-isms. He smiles and waves. Like, if you ever want to hang out sometime, just drive down the main road until you get to a secluded farmhouse out in the woods. Yes, absolutely, Natalie's gonna do that. That's gonna be a fucking horror show. Oh god, Natalie, don't do it. Although she would, she's the type. I think Steve just wants a casual. I don't think Steve wants any lasting commitment. He seems the type, doesn't he? Look at that insouciant face and those soulless amber eyes. Doing a little pocket pool. Right? See that? Like, that's where I'm staying. Cool. I'm sure I'll take you up on the offer. She's DTF. I think so. What do you think, guys? Poll. DTF or not? Yes or no? You know, I noticed it's only like a half hour in and we've already made a decision. This is really cool. Like, see you around, Natalie. See ya! Bye! Susanna is fucking furious because you're ruining her small business. Here's the deflower shop. Oh, swipe right. Absolutely. Look at those curls. Green eyes. What did Susanna sound like? I don't remember. What voice did I use? Natalie, I'm glad you're back. I was wondering if... Natalie has that huge box. Susanna even starts to look and can't stop staring at that huge box. You already got it. You mean the package for you at the grocery store? Oh, she's so proud that she managed to follow a simple instruction. It's just sad. She's a sad girl. It's okay. She's exactly like the protagonists in 50 Shades of Grey and Twilight. She's an empty vessel that the reader, or in this case, game player, fills with their own personality and hopes and dreams. It's a rather cheap narrative trick, if you ask me, but, you know. Guys, I finished it! I finished it, guys! And it's like there's a coating on the inside of my mouth. Like if a factory dealership had done the weatherproofing and the undercarriage coating. I bet that's what a car feels like when it gets the factory, you know, undercarriage covering. Ah, alright. Alright, what else? It's all here! Okay, Captain Quasar wants me to drink another. Now for a new drink. Leangelis wants a new drink as well. It looks like that's the consensus. I'll be right back. What I do for you people, man? What I do for you people? Well, guys, I have returned. And admit, I went overboard today. I mean, if you're going to go to Specs, you don't just buy one thing of Mike's Hard Lemonade. When you're a guy, and you don't go to the checkout with one thing of Mike's Hard Lemonade. What would the checkout person think if all you had in your basket was Mike's Hard Lemonade? I also have Smirnoff Ice, green apple. I really wanted to get into Natalie's head for this stream. Because it's, you know, you guys have been waiting a month, and I wanted something special. This is a premium malt beverage with natural flavors. What else do we have here? Well, this doesn't have as much on the label as Mike's Hard Lemonade did. This is actually less alcoholic than Mike's Hard Lemonade. This is at a 4.5% alcohol. Same 11.2 fluid ounces, that extra fifth of a fluid ounce. So, cheers, guys. Oh, wait, is this screw off? It is a twist off, of course. Okay, what do we have here? It smells, if anything could possibly smell sweeter than Mike's Hard Lemonade, this is it. It's just sickeningly sweet. If there are alcoholic hummingbirds would be clustered around this, like this would be an alcoholic hummingbird's total jam. Oh, it just smells just horribly, sickeningly sweet. All right, what do we got here on the nose? Smells like rotten Jolly Ranchers stuck to the bottom of a garbage can in summer. If apples had hobos, if there were hobo apples, it would smell like this. Yeah, this is a song that Natalie would get her swerve onto. Like, kind of funky, you know? I am uncertain of my ability to finish this bottle. Ugh. That's just really, really bad. I mean, it's worse than the lemonade. Alright. It's all good. Hobbs 0583 says I'm going to get fingered against the high school with these drinks. Just finger banged Mary Jane Rotten Crotch through her panties. Just like I was at Full Metal Jacket. That's a quote from Full Metal Jacket. No, Deceptive Mirror. I'm not forcing myself. I'm trying to get into the mind of Natalie. And this is how I'm doing it. Ugh. Alright. Alright, guys. Back to the game. Susanna looks relieved.
Thank you.
She lays it on the ground carefully.
What's in it anyway? I'm Snoopy. I'm total pry. I'm gonna pry.
Look at that guileless look on her face. Oh, something boring.
What's in the box? What's in the box? Tell me what's in the box.
It's a human head, Natalie.
Packing materials for shipping out the flowers. I special order biodegradable packaging made from recycled products. I'm a vegan too. I'm self-righteous. I only shop at Whole Foods. I drive a Prius.
Oh God, bitchy! Bitchy, man! Bitchy! Oh God. This is just true. This is the worst thing I've ever had. Ugh. Alright.
Of course, you have to grow the flowers first before you can pack them.
Well, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
I'll show you how to pack the flowers right now. And we'll worry about growing them tomorrow. We're gonna stuff some turgid stalks in the box.
Oh, is this a mini game? Oh, cool. Alright, alright. This is the most carbonated thing I've ever had. I can't... Like, I'm trying not to burp really loudly in my mic, but I can't guarantee it won't happen, guys. Alright, what do we got here? What do we do? It looks simple when she does it, but she's incapable of doing even the simplest things. God, she's horrible, guys. Alright, what do we got here?
This is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Oh. Oh. Susanna places a hand gently on her shoulder. She's gonna do that thing like if you're gonna teach her to play pool, like get behind it. Or like, what was it? You ever see that Bad Santa movie with Billy Bob Thornton when there was that teenage girl next to the pinball machine? It's gonna be like that. Wait, my sister burped on her Grimrock stream? How come she does all this foul shit and then whenever I stream with her, she's like,
language?
Unbelievable. Okay.
You'll learn. You said yourself that you're a fast learner.
Susanna's gonna open up her mind to new things. She laughs half-heartedly, revealing her underlying insecurities. I think that's called grooming, isn't it, guys? Isn't this called grooming?
Yeah, I did say that. You can buy seedlings from the general store. I'll give you a little bit of money for that.
Oh, interrupted. That's a shame. I was looking forward to seeing what would happen. Koala Bubba asked if I ever got my sister to play for Five Nights at Freddy's, and the answer is she'll do it after she's done with Grimrock. I can't wait. I really can't wait. My sister told many people to eat a dick the other day. That's awesome. Good for her.
He finished just in time.
Oh, what's happening? I always think that's a sister. Her sister. Oh, Jacob. So guys, for you first-time viewers, Jacob is the ineffectual, not even a beta. He's like an omega. He's like an omega male. He's been raised on those quaint thoughts of like chivalry and things which don't apply in the modern world to thinking independent people. So he's just this doormat, you know? He's just this doormat. Yes, Paladin Spice, it's a guy. I think Jacob really is the favorite, or Labnus, Jacob really is the favorite of Natalie's possibilities because she's going to be able to emotionally destroy him so hardcore that he'll never be able to think of anything except her. He'll just be like completely incapable of having a relationship with anybody else because he gets all of his self-worth through Natalie's approval. So we'll see if we can simulate that. All right, what do we got here? Okay, what was Jacob's voice?
Hey, is everything ready? I'm a Forzen boy. It is. Natalie was a big help. That's good. She's pretty. She has boobies.
Oh god, a small, creepy smile. Ugh. He's so shy. He's so shy. That is not a panty dropper, Jacob. That's a desiccant. That's like taking those little desiccant packets that come in electronics and stuffing a bunch of them in Natalie's panties. That's a desiccant. Alright, what else? This is the worst thing! I can't even believe I'm drinking this! I think my blood sugar is just at its highest level ever, and my beta cells are going to stop producing insulin pretty soon because they're going to be like, fuck this. You want a blood sugar? I don't get paid enough for this shit. That's what my beta cells are saying in my pancreas. This is just the worst. I can't even...
Natalie, could you help Jacob carry the flowers out to the van?
Jacob's palms are beginning to sweat already. Look at him. Look at his hands. He's trying to hide his erection. That's why his hands are there. He's trying to hide his chub. He's going to turn around and kind of shift it around so it doesn't stick out. He's going to get to hold a box of flowers in front of it, so it's safe, Jacob. Don't worry. It's safe.
Ha! Usha!
I don't know, man. Maybe Jacob's hung like a bull moose, man. You never know. I mean... But not Jacob's package. It's the last thing Natalie's gonna grab. Oh, she'll make him think. But she's not gonna do it.
Lead the way, Jacob.
Now, Natalie, don't give him any confidence. You're supposed to insult how he's leading you, and then say you'll do it, and that he's worthless. And it's good that he has you around because he can't do anything right himself. That's what you're supposed to do, Natalie. Come on. Come on. Jacob's hung like a Forzen boy. Or Labnus, I didn't know that I hadn't modded you yet. What the fuck is up with that, dude? That's some bullshit right there. And you too, J-Seer. And you get an op, and you, and you.
Oh, right.
Jacob picks up a large package in both arms. and heads for the door. Looks like he was hung like a circus elephant. Alright. Here we go. Okay, looks like he managed to fold the erection upwards so he feels comfortable. That's cool, dude. This is just the worst thing. I can't even believe I'm drinking this. My mouth has a film. The inside of my mouth has a film on it. Oh. How many calories are in this thing? I'm gonna when I go to the kitchen, I'm gonna look at in the 6-pack and see how much calories in this. Ugh. All right. Sinrab3123 asks, "What am I drinking?" I'm drinking Smirnoff Ice green apple flavor. Sinrab. So I cannot bring myself to burp loudly on stream. Oh. So Smirnoff Ice, guys, this is a premium malt beverage. And if this is a premium malt beverage, I don't want to know what an average or inferior malt beverage tastes like, because this tastes like the ass of 1,000 hobos who are only fed apples, sort of like those pigs in Spain that are only fed chestnuts. Alright, Jacob picks this huge package up and heads for the door. With some effort, he manages to wrestle the door open by pushing the handle down with his elbow. Jacob, boy. Jacob. Jacob's gonna go home and visit some pickup artist websites. Maybe Roosh V or Mystery or some other fucking loser. He's gonna learn how to neg Natalie, and Natalie's going to just fall for it. He's gonna learn how to demonstrate higher value. He's gonna learn all sorts of creepy shit like, what is it? Neuro-linguistic programming. He's gonna learn all of that creepster shit. Because he sure as shit needs a leg up. Blech. Jacob's going to read the Red Pill subreddit. That's right, the Astropath. That was my next one. Alright.
It's about ethics in game journalism, Natalie. Can I talk to you about that?
Jacob, that's the worst way to... Whatever, dude. I'm gonna let you dangle. It's fine. He swings it open and looks back at Natalie like,
I opened the door. I did good, didn't I? Didn't I? After you, milady.
Jacob needs a fedora. That's what he needs. A nice fedora. A black trench coat. In summer, he wears fingerless gloves. Some Doc Martens. Maybe a trilby. Which is classier, ladies? Is a fedora or a trilby? God, this tastes like shit.
Well, you're a true gentleman, aren't you?
That's not a compliment, Jacob. That was sarcasm. That was like sarcasm coming from, I believe, the Greek word meaning to rip flesh. That was some flesh ripping shit, Nat. You're a fucking animal. Oh. One compliment and his boner just springs up and he needs to hide it again.
Not really. It's just the nice thing to do, isn't it, milady?
I'm not hard-hearted, Caleb. I'm just a realist. Jacob, Connor 10-10-1 says, I bet Jacob reads the terms and conditions.
I guess so.
Oh, back. Oh, God, Creeper. He's probably following really close, too, just to catch a sniff of her hair. Just so he can... Like her hairspray. And he'll always masturbate to that scent, too. Like, he'll buy a can of hairspray and, like Febreze it. And then... That's what he'll do. Mestone asks why I'm playing this gay-as game. Well, dude, it all goes back to Five Nights at Freddy's when I was feeling really terrible, and I wanted to play a game called Flower, which is where you play the wind and you blow shit around, and then I searched for Flower on Steam, and then this game popped up, and then I discovered the shopkeeper was named after me, and I couldn't resist. Ooh, this is rough. I think I'm getting cavities already. Look at his little earmuffs. That's right, Erlabness. Look at his little earmuffs. They're like the lavender-colored earmuffs. Is that a trickle of sweat beating down his face? Jacob wants to load something into the box. Are you the driver? Because I wouldn't trust you to drive a Power Wheels. Pow, pow, Power Wheels. Oh, here we go. Alright, what's going to happen? Oh, of course I am. What do you mean by that? I'm really defensive because I have no self-esteem. No, dude, no offense taken, Caleb. But thanks for that. Steve C. 1331 asks what I'm drinking. Well, I'm drinking a fine vintage Smirnoff Ice Green Apple tonight. The idea is to try and get into Natalie's headspace a little bit. It's to try and do things that Natalie would do. Just so I can just empathize with her a little more. Awful. Of course I am. She grabs another package, but not Jacob's package. And we walk back into the cold. Because you frigid Nat. What, is Candy Gambler here? Candy Gambler? Where are you, dude? This game is $15. Half pint. It was like $7 when I got it because it was near Christmas, and it was worth every fucking penny, as people in the channel can attest. Really? How old are you? Jacob places his box of flowers gently in the back seat. I'm 17. I can give him a break. I was worse than that at 17. True story. Confession. I was even more ineffectual. "17? What? You look like you're 12 or something?" Look at that. Look at the shock. And that is how big she thinks his dick is. Right there. Look at that. Maybe she's being a little generous. Maybe it's a grower, not a shower. Who knows? Little baby dick. Look at her. She's truly, truly startled. She's truly nonplussed. My hair was worse, Amelia Jane. I had like a bowl cut up until I was really old. And then when I was 17, I started growing it out and had a really long ponytail until I was 20. Millimeter Peter. Captain Quasar's got all the good quips, man. You should stream. You want to take over? I got 5 more Smirnoff Ice Green Apples left, dude. Oh, God. The things I do for you guys. The things I do for you guys. What? You're like a 12 or something? With your little baby dick? Oh, no. He doesn't have to hold his hands there anymore because it withered on the vine, that erection. Oh, he looks at the ground. I'll bet he kicks the dust too, like with his heel. Aw, shucks, he says. Like, my lips are covered in sugar. Like it's like rock candy. You really don't have to shout it like that. Humiliated. His self-esteem plummets. Oh no! Poor Jacob. I actually am feeling sorry for him. That's actually a girl's jacket. It buttons on the other side. That's why he hangs the scarf in front of it. Yeah, Dr. Blumenthal, he's got an innie at this point. I didn't mean it like that. It's just that you look so young. Like a little baby whose balls haven't dropped yet. And you look kind of like a girl, but that's kind of hot. He walks past me quickly, eyes focused straight ahead. His cheeks are bright red. Oh! I grab a box and run back to the van. Okay, I exaggerated. You look more like 14 or 15. Turning the knife! Twisting the knife! Twisting the knife. Half Pint asks if I'm going to get Flower Shop Summer at Fairbrook. Well, I just might. I just might. 14 or 15? Oh my god, he hates it. He still wants me though. He still wants Natalie. I guess that wasn't the most comforting thing in the world. She is observant. Hey, lay the shadow. Cat's fed. That's good. Cats are good. Jacob shuts the back door of the van and climbs into the driver's seat. Jacob, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. But she did. Let's see what kind of half-assed apology she can make. My teeth are rotting. I think they're black. It's okay, Natalie. I'm used to being treated like a kid. He swings the door shut and starts the van. I mean, at least he's got a driver's license, right? I stand in the snow watching as the van rumbles slowly down the main street of Fairbrook. He wanted you to touch something else, Natalie, but you touched a nerve instead. With a long sigh, Natalie trudges back into the flower shop. Yeah, Half Pint, it's a van with no windows in the back. I'm sorry, she's a total swipe right. Susanna is a swipe right all day long. Like, look at those ringlets, man. Shit's hot.
Natalie, I just wanted to...
Susanna stares at Natalie.
Did something happen? Did you talk about Jacob's little baby dick again? He's real sensitive about that.
She looks worried. Yeah, I told Jacob he looked really young. And I think he got angry. Susanna smiles softly.
I see.
He hates me now.
He doesn't hate you, Natalie. He's just struggling.
Struggling? Jacob is the runt of the litter. That explains everything, actually. His larger siblings pushed him away from the teat. He was malnourished as a child.
He's always been the baby of the family, despite being the one who works the hardest. He's just trying to find his own identity free from what other people think of him. He has a new group of friends called the Red Pill. He says that they're helping him have a voice because men don't have a voice.
Well, Brondo 347, apparently he's 17 years old. G. Crocs, is that named after the shoes, dude? Do you wear Crocs? This is every conversation with the girl who wants to leave her boyfriend but doesn't really want to. Perhaps you would care to elaborate on that.
He idealizes anyone who has a lot of determination, but it couldn't hurt to be empathetic to his situation as well, and maybe give him a handy in the back of the van. The best you can do is just treat him like a young man, and not a child.
Because nothing is better than being called a young man in a really condescending manner, as we know. Kurt Cole, long-time YouTube watcher, first-time Twitch watcher. Love your YouTube videos, says Kurt Cole. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you showing up to tonight's stream. Hope you enjoy what you see here. Gil Ramirez asked me if I've considered voice acting. These are my 4 voices, dude. That's all. I'm done. I'm tapped out with this game. This game is running me up against the limits of my abilities. Hi, Kath. Hey, I have a question.
Yes?
Why are you so nice? I mean, why aren't you still mad at me for yesterday and this morning when I was a total B? Oh, they're gonna. I think Natalie is getting more progress done with Susanna than any of the guys, and I would welcome that. I would welcome that. You know, this game I would expect to have been heteronormative, but I think that we should have the option. You know, I think that would be a good thing. And no, all joking aside, I think that would be a good thing. Yeah, I haven't done chicken voice, but the game is young Toronto gal. If there's a place for chicken voice, I will do chicken voice. The repressed geek completely agreed. Them curls, dude.
Natalie, anger is an unhealthy emotion and it clouds your judgment.
Hippy dippy. And I must say, speaking personally, anger is not an unhealthy emotion because anger is the emotion that tells you that something is amiss. Natalie tends to act out her anger, not act on her anger.
It is suitable for certain situations, but it is never right to cling to it.
I see. Natalie's eyes glazed over immediately after she started talking, just like she didn't register any of that. Firebat47 asks, what made me decide to play this game? Well, Firebat, I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's and Five Nights at Freddy's, and I needed a little bit of something to bring me down. I needed some quaaludes after the meth of Five Nights at Freddy's. So I searched for Flower on Steam, thinking that I was going to get this game that's called Flower, where you play the wind and you blow shit around. But instead, Flower Shop Winter in Fairbrook came up, and after seeing that the general store keeper was named after me, I couldn't resist. Believe me, I'm absolutely stunned that people are watching me play this game. Like, stunned. I finished the second premium malt beverage tonight. This is just absolutely vile, guys. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna give it a rest for a few minutes. I say.
Besides, you'll do your best from now on, won't you?
See, Susanna is a conflict mediator. She's actually giving Natalie notice right now, without actually calling her out. It's very well done. Yeah? I'll at least try not to sleep in as much.
It's a start.
Oh, I almost forgot. Can I borrow your computer real quick?
For what?
I need to see if my parents responded to my email.
You can't call them?
She's got you there, Nat. My parents turned off my phone service after I got some bad grades on the midterm. So you fucking skipped town? You skipped town to work in a flower shop with people you don't actually know? She really is the worst. She's the worst.
I see. Bitch be crazy, you know?
Anyway, it'll be real quick. Yes, I did shout out your tweet's bursts about Natalie being basic. I knew there was a word that described what Natalie was, and it didn't come to me until after your deft analysis appeared in my Twitter stream. All right, the perfect place to look at your porn.
Don't spend too long. I'm going to prepare dinner now, and I suggest you get some rest before it's ready. It's onions. It's onions and yams, and that's all. And seitan, which tastes like Satan's ass.
Sure, thanks. Where are Susanna's pupils? You can see they're these little pinpricks. So she's on something. I think that Susanna's tuned into the universe. Probably peyote. What do you guys think? Alright. Your father and I are proud of getting you a job in Natalie, but we were hoping it would be one closer to home. Now I know where she gets the passive-aggressive streak from. Oh, so bitchy! So horrible. Oh my god, they're so unreasonable. There's no pleasing them. Parents. Candy Gambler. Natalie gets a job at Freddy's Mod. Absolutely. Oh my god, everything uses power? Oh my god. Do you think Natalie would ever try drugs? It could go both ways in my mind. Oh, what happened? Alright, sure, let's save, guys. Why not? I don't know what I did. Would Natalie use drugs? And if so, what? That's a really, really good question. I think she'd try something really shitty like salvia at a friend's party and then get turned off forever after that. That's what I think. Yeah, oh, Erlabnus nails it. She would do hookah and act like it's drugs. Oh my god. There's a hookah bar. There's like hookah bars all over Austin now, and like you just like it looks so awfully fucking stupid. And no offense if any of you guys like hookah, but it just looks fucking stupid. It looks trendy. It looks like they're doing it because it's trendy, not because they like smoking anything. I don't think Natalie would do X. I really don't. Sorry, reading chat. Yeah, Erlabnus fucking nailed it. Hookah. That's Natalie's drug of choice. And that really sickly sweet flavored tobacco. Like the tobacco equivalent of Smirnoff Ice Green Apple or Mike's Hard Lemonade. Oh god, that's such a good call. That's a pro call. Captain Quasar, Austin's a cesspool. Where are you? Captain Quasar, are you the one from Fort Worth? Are you from Fort Worth, I think? Alright. Whatever. Well, it's certainly not as angry as I thought it would be. That's good. They're such a drag. I have not made a decision in about half hour, guys. I'm cognizant of this. I know. I know. Ooh. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? Alright, Natalie's gonna unpack her dildo, her rabbit, from our luggage. Oh my god, I'm already making a mess. God, I'm such a carry. Natalie, hang your clothes! Natalie, hang your clothes. Good God. Wow, she's satisfied with her cleaning job. Unbelievable. Alright, guys. Natalie is taking a nap, so I'm gonna go break the seal because literally, like, I can drink a lot of beer and not have to piss, but this stuff has gone through me like shit through a goose. For real. So I'll be right back, guys. And until I come back, enjoy the kitty. Check, check, check. Hey, guys. So what's going on, guys? How are things going in Natalie's life, do you think? Yeah, I tripped over my microphone cable, and I ripped it out of the fucking USB slot. Seems to be working. Yeah, the cat... the old Peebs with the music really does sound pretty good, doesn't it? The Repressed Geek asks... Yeah, let's take a little chat break, guys, now that Natalie's... you know... some masturbatory reference such as the little man in the boat, playing with the little man in the boat, or you know, tickling the clam or something like that. Let's do some chat, guys. How's it going? Sounds good. All right. Natalie's Instagram is probably just Starbucks coffee. Keep those basicness things coming, guys. This is great stuff. We're fleshing out Natalie's life. Like we're discovering everything about Natalie. I don't know when I'm going to be able to have subscribers. I actually do not know that. I mean, it's whenever Twitch decides. Right now, it looks like I got about 265 viewers, so I don't know if that's enough for Twitch to take notice and get me subscribes, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm just here having fun, and I'm just here to have fun and to stream some games and to enjoy myself. And you know, we'll see what happens. If I get partnership, I do, and if I don't, I don't. So there you go. What are my aspirations for Natalie? Well, I'm really starting to hope that she can have a relationship with the blonde ringlets girl. I think that would be fucking awesome. Natalie wears glasses without lenses in, says Chisley Wisley. Absolutely. Viking NYC expects that I would be talking more fitness. I can talk fitness all day long, guys. I just haven't fielded any questions. I haven't been paying as much attention to chat. How do I like all the people moving to Austin? It's okay. Things have gotten better. Like when I moved here in '94, the town was a wasteland. Like downtown was a wasteland. And now there's so much cool shit. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people and the traffic's bad, but everything else has gotten better in this town. Like every single aspect of living here has gotten better, even though some of the old school places are closing down, which is sad to see, but the new school places are really good too. Natalie likes her own Facebook statuses. That's amazing. You guys are amazing. Natalie reads Ayn Rand and thinks Obama is a terrorist. Any Ayn Rand digs are welcome in this channel. Natalie only does the elliptical at the gym and only when Grey's Anatomy is on. These are gold. Solid gold, guys. Solid gold. What's a good whiskey for a casual drinker? You know, I would say let's do something unpeated. And let's do either a triply distilled whiskey like an Irish whiskey, or there is a Springbank that's triply distilled, and all Auchentoshan is triply distilled. So let's choose you something with a really light character. There are also doubly distilled ones with light characters, so Glenmorangie is a good choice. The Glenmorangie Nectar d'Or is absolutely delicious. The Auchentoshan 12 here, very, very good. But all Irish whiskies are triply distilled. A good default is Bushmills. I don't drink blends very much, so I can't speak to blends. I usually drink single malts. Alright, what else you guys got? How are things? How's life? Yeah, Peeps is right here on the chair. You'll see her when I turn the camera back on. Firebat47, where can you find Edward Hour Scotch in Texas? That is a good question. The Specs near where I live, on the Specs on the side of town I live in, has a very good selection of Edward Hour. Leangelis, I don't have a P.O. box yet. I was thinking about getting one. If I get partnership and if people are interested, I'll probably get one, but not right now. I'm I'm just a lowly software engineer who has a hobby talking to cool people online. Notch's party was very cool, Astropath. Notch is truly one of the nicest, sweetest, laid-back guys I've ever met. He is just very down-to-earth and very, very smart, very nice guy. I had a really, really good time meeting him. I have not had the 21-year Highland Park, Dr. Blumenthal. That is a really good... most of my whiskeys are the sort of the default 10s, 15s. I don't have some of the more higher dollar scotches like the 18s yet. I figure that once I refine my palate to the point where I can really appreciate it, I'll start buying those kind of high dollar scotches. Firebat47, yes, Spec sells it. Don't know what Long Live the Queen is. SJ Mick, all the M&Ms I could eat. I actually don't care. I like peanut M&Ms, but those were not one of the selections. I got a box of Nestle Crunches and some Starbursts from the candy bar. That's all I bought. That's all I got. Toronto Gal 80 asks how the previous Co-optitude filming session was. It was really good. Any standout games? I'm not telling. Josie Draws, I appreciate you thinking that my sister and I are good subjects to use your talents on. So the appreciation goes two ways. Yeah, I heard Notch showed up in my sister's chat. That's really cool. Jameson? Vadernick loves Jameson. It's okay. You know, Jameson is sort of like Fat Tire or Sierra Nevada or in Texas Shiner Bock. It's sort of like if there's nothing else, like dive bars will typically have a bottle of Jameson. So if you have to have a okay whiskey, you know, Jameson's fine, and almost everywhere has a bottle of Jameson on the wall. So there you go. Laphroaig is a very intense, heavily peated Scotch. I would not start it. Would not start with Laphroaig. I love it though. I think the quarter cask was my last streaming beverage. Yep, Chrono Trigger, very good game. Natalie orders salads with kale in her loudest voice, but picks it out instead of eating it. Total poser. Do we get some Chariot in co-op? I'm not telling, Leangelus. Johnny Walker Blue? You know, out of all the Johnny Walkers I've tried, the black has been about as good as the other ones at a better price point. And, you know, it's fine. Johnny Walker is fine. Like I said, I don't drink too many blends. So I think I need to give a good blend another chance. Glenlivet is pretty good. I think Glenlivet is good. I tend to prefer some of the more assertive scotches, like Laphroaig or Ardbeg. Old Pulteney Springbank is an excellent, excellent, excellent scotch that is cheap and lightly peated and huge. Roofy's Slippers, I went to the University of Texas at Austin from 2001 to 2005. Alright, you guys ready to get started again? Shall we? Alright, let's go. Let's see what happens. And we're back in the bedroom. Natalie's gasping for breath, her fists clenched, sweat running down her sides. Well, Firebat, Jameson's okay. It's alright. Like I said, every bar will have a bottle of Jameson's on the wall, and you can drink that if there's nothing else. You know, if all they have is like Dewars, they'll also have a Jameson's. Alright. So guys, I got another thing. You know, I was like, what if Natalie wanted to class it up? You know, sure, you got the Bartles and James, you got the Zima, you got Smirnoff Ice, and we got Mike's Hard Lemonade. But what if Natalie wanted to really class it up? What if she was like, I want to be sophisticated. I want to be suave. I want to show that I know something about alcoholic beverages. And I want something a little romantic, too. Well, if Natalie wanted to class it up, I think it would go something like this. Chocolate shop. The chocolate lover's wine. Red wine with natural dark chocolate flavor. Chocolate shop. The ultimate quote-unquote chocolate lover's wine is a deep ruby red wine blended with rich velvety chocolate. Inviting aromas of black cherry and dark chocolate combine in the glass and continue on the palate, surrounded by hints of cocoa powder. Nuances of sweet red wine lingers on the smooth finish. Chocolate Shop provides you with an indulgent wine experience like no other. Residual sugar, 7% by weight. Vinted and bottled by Chocolate Shop Wine, Caldwell, Idaho. So this is a legit Idaho red wine. 12.5% by volume. It's a little high gravity for Nat, but I think with the added chocolate to the red wine, she can handle it. So let's see what we got here, huh? I think that this is the most horribly basic thing that Natalie could drink. Chisley Wisley, I love the word chunder. And maybe I got something a little too fancy for Natalie, since this actually does have a cork and not a screw cap. Bottle comes with an insulin EpiPen. Alright, guys. Well, the things I do for you guys. The things I do for you. Chocolate Shop. Chocolate Shop. Red wine with natural dark chocolate flavors. It says natural dark chocolate flavors. Well, is it natural or is it flavors? Oh, Christ. By the way, guys, if you don't have a two-step corkscrew yet, you should get one. Oh, it smells wretched. It smells like if somebody went on a bender and drank a case of vodka and then ate 12 pounds of chocolate and then vomited in a bottle. This is really just the worst thing. Alright. If this doesn't look like diarrhea... Alright, guys, what do we got here? Oh, no, it actually looks like red wine. This actually looks like red wine. It's not like syrup. Alright, guys. The things I do for you. I hope you're grateful. We're trying to get in the mind of Natalie. Yeah, you guys ever hear that Monty Python Australian table wine skit? It's really good. This is just, this actually, this smells worse than the wine coolers did. Or the was it premium malt beverage? I don't even know if I want to drink this. It really does smell like, vomit. Yeah, guys, Candy Gambler. Yeah, pre-order my sister's book. She's fucking smart, and she's accomplished a huge amount in her life, and it's amazing to think that you can see the thought process that went behind what she'd created. It's well worth it. This is the shittiest thing. This really, really, really is like vomit. This is like alcoholic chocolate vomit. This is like if Charlie and the Chocolate Factory made some of those liquor candies with the alcoholic syrup in the middle, and then Veruca Salt ate all of them and then puked them up in a bottle. That was what this would be tasting like. This is truly the worst. Maggie, you want to come over and have some fucking chocolate wine, dude? You sure? Yeah, you should come over and have some chocolate wine, Maggie. This is the fucking shittiest. I need to eat like a box of Icebreakers mints after this. Alright, onward! Alright, onward! Oh, hey, bub. What are you doing, baby? Let's get some kitty cam going on here. There we go. Pooped my pants. This is chocolate shop. Fine. Wine with natural dark chocolate flavors. Peebs, don't show these fine people your ass. Okay, let's go on. Natalie just finished a masturbating session. Oh, she slept all night? So lazy. Zazu 80, it doesn't taste like chocolate per se. It's got like a nasty chocolate aftertaste. Oh, Gil Ramirez uses my sister's pooping position emote. Boy, I can't wait to get my emotes. Okay. Okay, yeah, we knew what was going on here, Nat. We know what's going on here. She rubs her eyes slowly and sits up. Something smells good. Like tuna fish wrapped in latex. I stand sleepily and walk to the kitchen. See? Swipe right. Absolutely. If she can, she will in this game. This I promise you guys. Spoilers. Spoilers, guys. If Susanna is available, Susanna will be the one. Alright.
Hello, Natalie. Did you have a restful sleep?
Yeah, I think so. Something smells good.
Dessert. I baked some pumpkin bread.
Alright, that sounds legit good. She's a keeper. She's got a blend tech. Guys. Guys. That's the Willet Blend Blender, dude. For real, Google search that shit, dude. Susanna knows her kitchen appliances. Look at that. That's total blend tech. Too bad she's got an electric range. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna drink more of this shit. Oh, can I have some? Yeah, pumpkin bread's pretty much the shit.
Not yet. It's still cooling.
The Astropath spoilers! Spoilers, the Astropath! Spoilers!
Be patient. Besides, it wouldn't do to spoil your dinner.
God, there's so much Ibsen-like subtext in this conversation. I can't even stand it. The Astropath couldn't stand watching me play this game, so he just decided to go look at all the endings. Oh, she touches her stomach gingerly. Uh-oh. Natalie's basic tastes are gonna come to the forefront after that little moment they had. So, what's for dinner?
Potato and leek soup and spinach puffs.
You know, that sounds fucking legit good. Like, for real? That sounds fucking legit good. Yeah, look at that. Gil Ramirez just pasted that link. Look at that fucking blender. Susanna's got a high dollar blender. Look at that shit. Potato and leek soup and spinach puffs sounds so legit good. That doesn't sound too bad.
It isn't.
Is JK gonna be here tonight?
Not today. He'll come by to work tomorrow, though.
So Natalie is interested in little Omega boy. right? We sit down to eat, and I tackle the soup first. Ah, so she's actually she's acclimating. That's good. That's legit good. I can't even do this, guys. This is really the worst thing. Like, all of the different coatings from all of the different things that I've had so far have just mingled into this miasma that's in my mouth. Jacob's coming in the tinner? What is that? Is that British for something? Oh, okay. I was like, is tinner like a British slang word for something? Yeah, it's the cream of Jacob's soup. You guys are dirty. You guys are so fucking dirty.
Oh my, you're certainly hungry.
Oh, bitchy. Bitchy. Well, I was out all day, you know. Oh, she talking with her mouth full. Just classless. Classless. One sec. Utter classless.
Don't forget that there's pumpkin bread.
The repressed geek says, for the love of all that is sacred, just drink some frickin' scotch. Guys, I'm channeling Natalie today. I'm channeling Natalie. I'm staring into the void right now. I just almost threw up. I almost threw up. Ha! How could I? Don't worry, there's plenty of space. Look at that. Trying to appease her. So, Leangelis with her massage, quote unquote, massage.
Hee hee. More soup? I'm glad to hear that.
By the way, I got an email from my mom. Yakumo Fuji asks why I'm drinking wine I don't like. That is an excellent fucking question, man. It's because I'm channeling Natalie. I'm becoming one with the basic bitch of Fairbrooks. That's right.
Yes?
She says that she and Dad want to see me before I go back to school, like, for the new year. Is that okay?
The busiest days are the ones leading up to Christmas. I'm sure I can handle the demand after that.
Susanna ain't having none of your shit, Natalie. Yes, Caleb, I have a pretty good day. Thank you very much. I appreciate the asking.
It would be best if you could stay at least until Christmas is over. Does that sound fair?
Natalie is not having any of this. Natalie wants her cake and wants to eat it too. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let them know. Thanks. It just smells. It smells terrible.
Thank you for asking me.
And she's not even going to help with the dishes. Unbelievable. Why?
Because you have to wake up early for work tomorrow, bitch!
Natalie reads Reader's Digest from 1996. Natalie reads the comic strip Kathy, and with everyone thinks, that's so me. She speaks as if I should already have known that. Who wants to get drunk? Who wants to wake up early on a Tuesday? Oh my god. MCS 0083. I ate the last of my my icebreaker mints last night. I feel foolish. I feel utterly foolish right now.
We all normally do the arrangement and packaging in the morning so Jacob can take them and will be shipped in the afternoon.
Joker, this wine has gone past the point of being a funny gag, and people are now just utterly horrified that I'm doing it. Sort of like a joke on the British version of The Office that has gone on for too long. Like, people are urging me to stop drinking this, but I am strong. Dude, Samarium1 asks what Jacob would drink. Jacob drinks High C. That's it. Or Capri Sun. That's all Jacob drinks.
After that, you're welcome to do what you please with the rest of your day.
Susanna's really regretting hiring Nat.
You may stay in the greenhouse to help me tend the flowers. I'll pay you extra if you do.
The edge of the glass is sticky. Like, I touched it with my lip and it stuck there. And I pulled it away and it stuck there. Horrible.
Otherwise, you're free to do as you please with your time. I'm sure you'll want to explore Fairbrook or meet some of the people who live around here. Or just get fucked in the back of the van.
Yeah, I already met a bunch of people today. Moninus urges me to keep this wine for cooking. Now, what on earth would I cook with this is the question. What on earth?
Excellent!
Yeah, Jacob orders Shirley Temples at the bar. When he's 21, he'll order Shirley Temples at the bar. Anyway, I'm pretty worn out. I guess I'll head to bed now because I've been awake for all of 30 minutes. You know?
I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
John West utterly wrecks Jacob with the comment that he drinks Capri Sun but can never get the straw in. That's funny. He's too weak, his little toothpick arms. And it's also a metaphor for his lack of ever gonna get his penis in anything. Except his hand. Is my sister dirtier than this on her stream? I have to ask you guys. Is it... Am I cleaner than she is? Do tell. Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, I see you. Garuda17 asks, what is next after winter at Fairbrook? Well, how about summer in Fairbrook? Or the, that fucking Shadows of Mordor game people have been wanting me to play, so I was thinking about that too. But this is a good old time, this. God, Natalie is so self-centered, the whole world revolves around her. The Astropath says that my sister is dirtier than I am on my stream. But Deceptive Mirror says that she's a bit cleaner than I am on my stream. So you guys can go ahead and fight it out. I really don't want to drink this anymore, guys. I don't even want to finish this glass. This is really the worst beverage. She's dirtier but more polite. That's interesting, Kent Whistle. What a paradox. What a conundrum. That's a paradox wrapped in an enigma. Ugh. I'm less PC. Caleb, that's good insight. Alright, guys, let's get to the next decision. What do you say? Alright, so she's in bed again. She's narcoleptic. Oh, Steve seems like a lot of fun. She wants to ride Steve like a bull. Felicia is so much dirty. I feel like I'm not living up to my potential. I feel like I'm holding myself back. Trent. That was the douchebag's name. That was that douchebag's name. He was like, not. He was the librarian. Plus, he's hot. It's obvious he's smitten with Marion, though. Gosh, she is sex crazed, this girl. If I had known teenage girls were like that when I was a teenager, then I would have definitely had a better time as a teenager. That's all I gotta tell you. Felicia's favorite thing to say is quote-unquote eat a dick. The repressed geek is tortured watching me drink this chocolate wine. Oh, she's talking about me. My ears are burning. I doubt he's the sort of guy who enjoys holding hands and long walks on the beach. He just wants to raw dog it. That's what Ryan wants to do. That's true. Oh, Jacob is adorable. I just want to take him home with me and give him milk and cookies. Oh, I gotta say that in Natalie's voice now. Jacob is so adorable. I just want to take him home with me and give him milk and cookies and never have sex with him. But if he ever has a girlfriend, I'll come on to him so he dumps her and then I still won't have sex with him. So he'll be all mine forever. Ugh. Yeah, Steve C. 1331. I saw that picture on Twitter with the eggs and meat. I think he's still mad at me though. Oh well. There'll be plenty of time to apologize this month. Sleep now. God. Okay. Natalie's actually lump space princess. I agree. It's true. Natalie just wants to get dirty, man. Natalie wants to play hide the sausage. Oh, music change, guys. Let's listen for a sec. This really does smell like chocolate booze vomit. I'm going to swirl it in my glass to maybe aerating it will improve it. This wine has no legs, guys. It just kind of falls back in the glass. There's no streaks. I really don't think I can do this anymore, guys. I really don't. Okay. It's morning. She soaks up the moment feeling victorious. For waking up, she sets a low bar for herself. Here we go, down to the kitchen. Blintech. Oh, pressure cooker? Dude, Susanna's a catch. So the astropath, are you sure there's no Susanna ending? Because I would be all over that shit. Girl has a pressure cooker. Girl's got a Blintech. She makes blueberry smoothies in the morning with fresh fruit. I mean, sure, she doesn't eat meat, but, you know, she can be fixed. She can be fixed. Too bad about the electric range, though. Susanna does have her spices organized, labeled, in hermetically sealed jars. Everything's neat, tidy. The girl's put together, man. Leeks. She likes leeks. I like leeks. Natalie likes leeks. Everything's good, dude. Yes, Sergeant Snatch, this will be on YouTube tonight. Don't worry. She eats all of the pumpkin bread. Natalie. Yeah, bad knife safety, you're right, but it's okay. The texture isn't like something I'm used to. And it certainly doesn't taste anything like milk. God, that's a long exegesis on soy milk. Like, that was more detailed than most of our conversations. Bye, Moninus. Thanks for coming by. See you later. Ah, a little bit. See, swipe right, guys. Swipe right. Ah, a smile.
Good morning, Natalie. It's nice to see you.
I'm surprised I'm actually awake at this hour. Look at that droopy eyes. Very, very grumpy today. She needs a red eye. Like, I drink a red eye every morning. Shit gets me to sleep. Yeah. They're gonna scissor in the dirt. That's what they're gonna do.
There's an apron hanging next to the door. You might want to wear that while you're working.
Right, thanks. Oh, it's kind of cute. Let's see. I'll be the judge of that. Ah. All right, let's get to work. Oh, more music. Another music change. Little Hopi. If you scroll down on my Twitch page, you'll see all the links to my various social media profiles, including Twitch and YouTube and YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Ugh. Hello, Lord Tiamat. It's late where you are. I know, Deceptive Meter. Isn't it true, like in the movies, they make having sex on the beach and shit all sexy looking, but in reality, sand is the worst fucking substance known to man? It's like, it would be like sandpapering your dick to have sex on the beach, unless you're insanely careful, and then where's the fun? Unbelievable. What am I going to do this month? See, Natalie's channeling Glengarry Glen Ross now, and that's kind of cool. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? I have to plan out Natalie's week? What? This is a role-playing game? Shit just got real, guys. Shit just got real. God, this is disgusting, this fucking drink. I'm putting my foot down. I cannot do this anymore, guys. I'm gonna go wash my mouth out. I cannot do this anymore. Like, it was funny at first, but this is just like, I can't even do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'll be right back. Alright. Okay, so now while I was at Specs, I did get myself a little something. A little something something. What did I get? Well, this is a very unusual scotch, guys. This is a Kilkerran. This is the Kilkerran. And this is exciting. This is an exciting scotch. And the reason why this is exciting is that this is the first new Campbelltown distillery. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Scottish distilling tradition, now Campbelltown was once the most populous distillery region. And so a little peninsula that is very close to Ireland. And so the Scottish distilling tradition comes from Ireland through Campbelltown. And many of the Campbelltown distilleries shut down, and now there's one primary one. There used to be 30 or 40 in this tiny little spit of land, and now there's only one, and that one's Springbank, which I've had before on the stream. And it's really one of my favorite scotches, the Springbank 10. It's reasonably priced, slightly peated. It's a huge, big-ass scotch. It's a big, big scotch. And so what I have here is, this is a 10-year, the first official release from the Kilkerran distillery in Springbank, the first new Springbank distillery. This is the 10-year. I believe this is the first official release, and they were having sort of as their product aged, they were releasing it once per year. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this, and hopefully it removes the taste of chocolate red wine from my mouth, and it removes the taste of Mike's Hard Lemonade from my mouth, and all of that. So. Another cool thing about this is that Campbelltown scotches tend to be fairly peaty. And this one, see the kind of light straw color, the golden straw color? A lot of scotches have color added because you don't expect a very heavy, huge, peaty scotch to be light colored. And this one is actually artificially colored free. So, cheers, guys. Finally, a real drink. Very nice. Oh, that's good. Mwah. Ah, it's good to be back. That's good. All right. All right, back to the game, guys. What do we have here? Well, we have our fucking daytime. We have our day planner. So what are we gonna do? We don't have any seed. I don't even know what this. We have $50 cash. And here are Natalie's stats: culture, intelligence, empathy, and determination. So they're all 25. But her health is 80. I expect her health to go down pretty quickly if she fucks Steve on the farm. But that's just me. I don't know. Oh, what? Sure, let's save. Wouldn't want to lose all this progress. Alright. This is a very nice scotch. I think I prefer the Springbank 10 slightly. This is a touch rough. But it's quite good. It's pretty big. This is a pretty big scotch. And it tastes... It's a 46% alcohol, but it tastes far more... it tastes far more alcoholic than 46. Oh, I also got a bottle of bourbon. Hold on. Let me fetch it. Okay. I don't know what got unplugged. So this is the Bell Mead bourbon. So the reason I got this one is that this has a very high rye content. It's a very high rye content compared to other straight bourbons. I haven't actually had one like this. But I was curious about it, and I've ever since I finished that bottle of 17-year vintage bourbon that isn't actually made anymore, I've had a really hard time finding a good sipping bourbon. So I've kind of been buying bottles here and there. It's artificial cork, which is interesting. It smells good. I'll have some later. All right. Most scotches would be big compared to lowlands like Auchentoshan. I mean, it's true because all Auchentoshans are triply distilled. It's the lightest body single malt scotch that I've ever had. This is the Bell Mead. I got this one again because it has a very high rye content. I believe it's 30% rye content. And so I was wondering what that tasted like, so I got it. It was also fairly reasonably priced. You guys are using my sister's emotes in here. I like it. It's pretty cool. Okay. The bourbon is the Bell Mead. So what do we have here, guys? So we can plan her week, right? So we can get the fat stacks, right? We can get Nat some fat stacks. We can try and flirt with me. I guess that's Jacob. And then we've got the douchebag. We can go down to the farm and get ridden all night long like a suckling pig. That was a bad metaphor. Or that was actually a simile. Or we can just fucking kick it. Guys, what should we do? What should we do, guys? Do we want to do Jacob? What do you want? What do you think, guys? Jacob? I think Jacob could be our primary target, and then maybe Steve could be a side dish. Like Jacob's the brisket, and then like Steve's like the collard greens potato salad. Collard greens potato salad. You know, what do you guys think? The coleslaw. So we need a side dish. We need a main meal and a side dish. Maybe Jacob should be the side dish. What should we do? Kick it all week, says Rufus Slippers. I don't know if we get anywhere like that. Yeah, Can't Whistle, that's the idea. The idea is to wreck Jacob, is to just fuck him up for life. String Jacob along like Twilight. Seduce Ryan, string Jacob. That's pretty good, dude. I like that, Caleb. Do Jacob. His penis is an innie. Alright. So who's the brisket? Who's the potato salad and the coleslaw? Who's the brisket? All right, taking votes for brisket. We need a straw poll, guys. We need a straw poll. Who wants to make a straw poll? The repressed geek, the blonde would totally be the brisket, but I don't think you can do that according to cheater astropath. No, but see, I'm thinking like Jacob's gonna be like Jacob would be like the caring guy who would make you feel good emotionally, and then Steve would just fuck you raw. That's what I would think. That's kind of my impression. So like Jacob's the keeper, and then Steve is the side dish, right? Orange Crush and Jim Beam. That sounds like hell in a glass. Yeah, the astropath's making a straw poll. All right. So the astropath for the straw poll, it's who's the main. We're gonna do two straw polls. One, who's brisket, and who's coleslaw and potato salad. All right. So let's do two different straw polls. Brisket's small fry. Brisket's the main dish. That's the meatiness that adds meatiness to your life. You know, like security, and like the side dish. Side dish is sort of just like, well, it's tasty, but it's not filling, right? I mean, Steve's going to fill her up in a different way, but Jacob's going to provide all of the comfort, and then Steve's just going to ride her raw. So this is good scotch, guys. Okay, so the astropath has linked main course. All right, I'm gonna click on that link. I'm gonna vote too, guys. I've voted. I think I've already decided what I want. Oh man, this is close. Oh, this is fucking awesome, guys. Wow, nobody wants Trent. One person wants Trent. No, I don't want Trent. Trent's a fucking douchebag. All right, guys, polls are closing. Candy Gambler, are you really drinking Orange Crush and Jim Beam? Ryan is taking early lead in the straw poll. I mean, actually, neck and neck. Jacob is at second place. 20 votes for Ryan. 16 votes. Ryan is holding steady at 10, and Jacob's got 16. Jacob and Steve are tied at 16. Oh, man. All right, polls are closing in 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Jacob's penis looks like Henry Kissinger. All right. That's fucking awesome. Okay, coleslaw. Side dish. Okay, who's the side dish? All right. All right, polls for brisket are closed. Polls for brisket are closed. And Ryan wins at plurality. Ryan's got a plurality of votes. All right, Ryan's got a plurality of votes. All right, so we got about 30 seconds left on coleslaw and potato salad, guys. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Ten seconds, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And polls are closed for coleslaw, potato salad, and baked beans. It's Jacob by a fairly hefty margin. Jacob wins for being side dish. All right. So we got Ryan for the brisket. He's going to be the meat of the relationship. And for side dish, we've got Jacob. All right. So that means how are we going to structure our week, guys? All right. So we'll spend a little time in the general store. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. All right. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So we're going to bug the shit out of Ryan on Friday and Saturday. Okay? I mean, Caleb, that's the idea. Jacob's going to be totally friend-zoned. But what, is she taking Sunday off or something? All right, let's work on Saturday. No, we'll spend Monday working, and we'll flirt with Ryan on Friday, Saturday. And then Jacob is going to get some meager attention. Okay, so Small Fry asks a very important question. Which scotch should he have? Dalwhinnie, Auchentoshan or Cal-Ela? Well, I can't think of two scotches that could be much more diametrically opposed than Auchentoshan and Cal-Ela. I mean, really, if you want to go from light-bodied to heavy-bodied, the Auchentoshan comes very light-bodied, then the Dalwhinnie, and then the Cal-Ela is going to be fairly heavily bodied, peaty, iley Scotch. I mean, dude, it depends on what your mood is, my man. I mean, so the Ryan in this game, he strikes me as being a bit like he would fuck through a hole in the sheet. That type, you know, like he seems really uptight, like he's afraid of fluids. I'm just concerned that that Natalie's voracious sexual appetite will go unsatisfied. That's because Steve, I know, would like Steve would make her not walk right for a week. I can tell that about Steve, you know. But Ryan, I'm afraid that he might be a bit, you know, small fry. If it's a rainy day, absolutely go for the peaty Scotch. Bye, Jack Spur. Hopefully your family thing works out okay. I'll be uploading this to YouTube tonight. I don't know if Ryan, I have fun with fluids. I'm talking about game Ryan. I'm talking about game. Yeah, Ryan is a neat freak. He just doesn't seem like he would just like throw her down on the bed and ravage her. You know, it seems like he would be like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Steve would just go nuts, dude. Steve would just wreck her. But the people, the fucking humans have spoken, all right? I understand that Ryan actually ended up winning by 8 votes for being brisket. I just want to lodge my objections, but I will bow to the prevailing taste consensus is what I'm trying to say. All right. This is a very good Scotch. I think that I like the Springbank ever so slightly more. But if you like the Cal-Ela, you should try the Lagavulin. The Lagavulin 16 is one of my favorite Scotches. Absolutely one of my favorite Scotches. All right, so Monday we're gonna work and get some of that the fat stacks. Tuesday, let's do Ryan on Tuesday, Jacob on Wednesday, Thursday. So Jacob will get 2 days in a row of us. What do you guys think? Does this look good? Oh, Small Fry's got the Lagavulin. Dissenting opinion noted. Well, viewership has remained pretty steady. 263. I think we've lost 2 viewers. Yeah, I get the feeling that Ryan would take a shower and use a loofah all over before he fucked. I think that's the impression that I get. Like, he wouldn't come out from a hard day on the field and just, like, throw her on the bed. You know what I mean? Like Steve would. Miss Ulo Lumon asks how much longer I'm going to be on. Let's finish this week out, guys. What do you think? If it's really quick, we'll do it in 2 weeks. And if it's protracted, like it probably will be. Raw dog for one day. You fucking people are nasty, dude. You fucking people are really dirty, dirty fucks. And I love it. I love it. Natalie smells like Fritos. God, you guys make me look like a school child. Actually, I will be at PAX South. Yes, I will be at PAX South in San Antonio next weekend. I'll be there Friday or Saturday and probably Sunday. So yes, I will be there. I'm not a special